Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is our second virtual school to skill session, and we are super excited. Yeah. I can see Madam Rosalie, our facilitator for today. She's already here with us. Our topic for today is baking recipes and baking by Madam Rosalia Senatore. Okay, so Madam Rosalie is the founder of In and Out of Africa. She is very intentional and about children. She wants to make a difference in the lives of African children. So she has collaborated with us at School to Skill to bring home skill education to out-of-school children during the Covid-19 pandemic. Over the years, Madam Rosalie has created and designed products from the Alpaca wool sensation for the NHS UK. Her product has contributed to helping hospitals and people fight cancer. She loves children, so we're going to have fun with her today. She's taught children for over 8 years on skills development. Her skill sets vary from fashion, design to interior, to baking, to writing recipes, and kids crafts and more. She has also written several books, and she has a very interesting book called Polarus to the Rescue, talking about her alpaca wool animals. Okay, so let's hear from Rosalie from the UK. Let her just briefly tell us what she has for us today. Hi, Rosie.
Good morning. Hi, good morning. How are you? Good morning, children. Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. Let me unmute some of them.
Children. My name is Rosie. It's a lot easier to say Rosie than my full name, Rosalia. I am so pleased that you have joined these sessions, and I hope that we'll have the opportunity to join lots more in the future. So today I'm going to try and introduce you and talk through the actual, are you still there?
Yeah, we're here. We can hear you.
Yes. Okay. We're here. We can hear you.
Oh, brilliant. That's brilliant. Fantastic. So today I'm going to try and go through the ingredients with you that I've actually already prepared. So whenever you're ready, we'll go through the ingredients. But first of all, I just wanted to speak about the book, which I would like to say to purchase a little blank book like this, and then hopefully you can cover it. I hope you can see this. You can cover it in any paper that you want. And then what you're going to do, hopefully, and that you'll enjoy doing this, is record every session that you attend. And then with this session this morning, you'll be able to write down the ingredients.
Hi, Rosalie, are you there? Because we can you hear her? Children, can you hear her? Can anybody hear her?
Okay. Then we have 120 mils of milk, 3 medium eggs. Hello?
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I'm back on. My internet switched off.
Okay, so right, how far have the children got with me?
Sorry?
How far have the children got? I'm still reading the ingredients.
Okay, so let me switch them up to a short video I want them to watch.
Okay, let me just say then cheerio to them. Right, children, you're going to watch the video, so you'll have all the ingredients again on the video. So hopefully you'll be able to write it down just on a piece of paper until you purchase your book. Okay, good luck, and we'll speak when any questions after the video. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Okay, so after watching the video, you can feel free to ask any questions.
Yeah. You're free to, yeah.
Good morning, children. I hope that you're all nice and ready for this morning's session, bright and early. Right, my name is Rosalia Senatore. but it's a little bit long. So maybe you might remember me by my name called Rosie for short. It'll be a lot easier. Anyway, I'm going to give you the ingredients because today's session is going to be about baking a cake. Now, you can see here a beautiful map of Africa. This is In and Out of Africa, School to Skills, which you all know about. Facilitating all different subjects in the world. So what we're trying to do then is to, as we go along, introduce more and more subjects, more and more topic, and I hope that you really, really enjoy them all and you'll want to keep watching and trying them all the time. So here we go, and let's get on with the session. And I hope that you do have questions at the end, which I'll be passing you over after I've given you the ingredients of how to bake a cake to Jane Dominic. So, first of all, what I've done is laid out the ingredients for you. But before I actually show you the ingredients and talk about the ingredients, I would like to show you something very special. Because this is In and Out of Africa, Schools to Skills, we've devised something very special. This is a very special club, if you like. So therefore, we want you to remember us all the time and come and visit our site and see the sessions and the topics as much as you possibly can. Okay? So, over here is something that I would like your parents or yourself to go to the shop and purchase. I would like you to remember every session that you have been involved with. So, oops, what was that? Oh, my little smiley star has just come down from the cake. Let's stick that back on there again. Oh dear, another one, the rolling pin. Don't worry about that. So, what I'd like you to do is to try and buy a little book. This size will do fine, so that in here you can record and you can write down all the subjects that you have been taught. And this book will be very special because you can keep it forever and ever. So each topic, each subject, you'll have a different book. And then you can look back and say, oh, I remember when I baked a cake. Let me look at my recipe book. And therefore, what we have here, the recipe book. So today, I'm going to show you how you can actually cover a beautiful recipe book. So I thought, once you've purchased a plain book cover like this, or any other plain cover, what we're going to do is produce something like this. So what we're going to do is actually cover the book. Now, what you can use is different paper. So you can choose whatever paper you like. I've got some here to show you. This is wrapping paper. This has got owls on it. Can you see it? But you can have a choice. You can choose whatever you like. Here I've got, which is the same as the book, some pirates. You might like pirates. Or you might like animals, so you might be able to find some paper that's actually got lions on there, or tigers, or maybe lots of animals. So that would be really fun to have and to cover the books with. So what we'll try and do is maybe another session, we'll try and help you to show you how to cover a book with the actual subject that you've been taught. So this one is going to be, I've chosen the pirates actually, the next time I might choose something different. This one is going to be the baking recipes, and you can put your own little sticker on there, and then you can put by, in this case, Rosalia, but then it'll have your name on there, which you're going to put on there. Now, what I'd like you to do, like I said, is to record everything. So you'll have a book for recipes. Maybe you've been taught in a different session on how to make a tulle skirt, or maybe how to sew a little dress, for example, for a teddy bear or something. But you'll have a different book with instructions in for each subject. So in here, you see what we're going to do is actually put your first I've got it upside down as well. Your first baking session, and then you'll put your ingredients in there. So as I read out the ingredients, then you can write them down. But don't worry if you haven't got time, or you run out of space or time. What we're going to try and do is to actually get them to you in a way. Maybe we can try and email your parents, or we can actually send them to you in a different version, different media, and then you can copy them again in case you've missed the recipes as I'm reading them along. So don't worry about it. And also Jane will be able to recap on any ingredients that you might not have written down. Okay, so I hope you're going to have fun in finding and choosing the paper that you want, so that you can cover your favourite book with your favourite subject. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here now. So I think we can get on with the actual ingredients of the baking. How about that then? I hope you're ready. So without confusing you, I've laid out all the ingredients, which I will show you afterwards. What I'd like you to do for now is to try and write down, just on a plain piece of paper, if you haven't purchased your book for now, and then at a later date you can actually transfer the ingredients into your special book. So first of all, we'll start off with the actual ingredients on how to make a cake. So to start off with, baking a cake. The ingredients. Now I hope you can see this, but like I said, don't panic too much, because we will try and give you in print form, document form, the actual ingredients so that you can catch up. So if you can write down on a normal piece of paper the title, Baking a Cake, and ingredients. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of time. And then we start off with the recipe. So first of all, we're going to have flour. So what we do, if you have a weighing scale in the kitchen, that's going to really help you, because we want 420 grams of flour. Okay, now I'm lucky because I've got this really nice, cute little weighing scale. So this is a very cute one, but you might have a different one in the kitchen. Your parents might have a little bigger one or a smaller one. So in here, what I do is I get the flour, which I've already prepared in the bowl, with the chocolate in. So first of all, you put the white flour, self-raising flour, onto the scale, and then you get your measurements. Once you've got your measurements, which is 420 grams of flour, okay, put it into a bowl, okay, like this. Hopefully you can see that. And then we're going to have something special, because I love it, and I think everybody loves, and that is chocolate. So this is going to be baking a cake chocolate flavour. I shall probably eat all the chocolate anyway before I even pour it into the mix. So I hope nobody's watching me, but I'm going to be having a little taste later. So what I would like to do now is, you may be able to buy some chocolate in a packet. I've already done that, but I've actually put it into my into a jar or container. But your mummy might have it in a packet, but that doesn't matter. So I think 3 of these beautiful spoons. So 3 tablespoons of chocolate, because we want it really nice. We want it really, really chocolatey, don't we? Yes, we do. So I'm going to take 3 big ones of these. You might want it very, very chocolatey. So, you know, you can always put an extra one in. Mummy won't be watching, you know. Nobody will be watching you, hopefully, but I think they will. So you can add as much chocolate so that it's nice, and chocolate flavour is going to be absolutely delicious. So once you've done that, what you can do is to basically just mix it all around, and you'll keep mixing. Maybe you might want a bigger dish actually to mix it all around like this. So to be honest with you, I think plastic or glass, but I think plastic would be better, to have a mixing bowl. It can be plastic, can be just a normal bowl that your parents use. And then what you could do is pour the actual flour with the chocolate inside, and then you can really mix it all around. Okay, so far, to recap, we want 420 grams of flour. We're going to mix in 3 tablespoons. If you put TBS for short, for table spoon, like this, great big tablespoon of chocolate. Okay, then we want 120 mils of skimmed milk. Okay, 120 mils of skimmed milk. Now, this is cheating. Well, it isn't really. So, a measuring jug. Now on here, you will see different measurements. So, I'm going to pick my 120 mils, and that is about here, round about there. Okay, so then I will get my skimmed milk. You can use water as well. You can use water, but skimmed milk, I think, will give it that extra light and fluffy cake. So then 120 mils in the watering jug, like this, and that will be the preparation. Okay, children? Or like that, okay? And then I will show you all the ingredients laid out afterwards. So you've got your 120 mils skimmed milk. Now the next one, okay, if you could finished writing that down, yeah, we've got the icing. Now this is fun. This is the special bit. Icing. Now icing can taste so delicious. Oh, wait a minute. We've missed something, haven't we? Yes. We've missed the eggs. Tut, tut, tut. 3 eggs. So here we go. Sorry, children. 3 eggs. Okay, kids? 3 eggs all ready. So this is all going to be ready before you bake a cake. Okay? So 3 eggs, medium-sized eggs is fine. Okay? Then, now we go to the exciting thing. When we've finished baking the cake, we are going to decorate it. So, what we want is icing. Now, icing looks like this. Now you can purchase this, your parents can buy this, and it comes in a packet. And the beauty of it is that you can just take it out of the packet, and it's like, it is icing, but it's all in a block. And then what happens, so easy, we cheat actually, then you lay it on the board and you actually roll it out. And by doing that, oh, I'm going to have a little taste now. Oh, it's lovely. I shouldn't do that. You didn't see that, did you? You didn't see it, did you? Good. Sorry. I love icing sugar. Right, then, the beauty of that is, I might have another little bit afterwards. Sorry that I can't give you any. The beauty of that is that we're going to roll it out and then we're going to cover the cake. But that will be special, which I'll talk about in a minute. Now, also, you can get different colours of icing in tubes so that you can actually squeeze them, take the lid off, and you can squeeze them and you can do all sorts of fancy things, writing, you can, just put little dots on. So whatever you're decorating, you can use these, and they're so easy to use, very, very easy. Or you might get a bigger tube like this. So icing, all colours to roll and to squeeze out and just make all little funny shapes. In fact, let me show you. What I will do is just to quickly show you. I'll put some on a spoon here. Ugh. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm just doing a little squiggle now. So you can just see how fun it can be. Actually, I should have put my name on there, shouldn't I? See, look, so easy to use. You just squeeze them and then you can just do stars, whatever you like. Okay, so what else have we got then? Ah, yes, of course. We need baking tins, don't we? So the next thing is a baking tin. Okay, I hope you've written this down. Baking tin. I've got this, which is plastic, or you can have whatever your parents have got in the kitchen. Round about 8 inches. 8 inches there, 8 inches square. Now in here I've got flour, but Jane will tell you that obviously we're going to grease the tin and then just slightly dust it with flour. We do this so that the cake doesn't stick. Well, mine always sticks. It always sticks. So I always have to flour it. So we want a baking tin. I've said that so that the cake doesn't stick, we have another version of things that you can put into the baking tin and line it with this. Now, I don't know whether you can get these, but if you can, it's going to really, really help. These are sheets of grease-proof paper, and then you just line it. You can use that to line the tin, and then the cake won't stick. Okay? Now, we've said about the scales, so you write down scales if you've got scales, okay, because to measure out the actual flour, and also the measuring jug. You can put it down next to the scales. I'll put down for you scales and jug. Okay, so that you don't forget the jug. Okay. Now, next, some other tools. Ah, yes, okay. So there's the rolling pin. If you write down below the actual recipe, so in the book or on the piece of paper, if you write down the ingredients and then underneath baking tin, measuring jug, mixing bowl, a whisk. Now, if you don't have a whisk, don't panic. If you've got an electric whisk, that's fantastic. A whisk, either hand or electric. Don't worry if you haven't got an electric one, but what we do have is one of these. These are fabulous, but a little bit hard work. So you are going to really work very, very hard and keep whisking, 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 very much so, until the mixture is very, very soft and creamy. But these are quite good. Yeah? So this is a hand little whisker that I use. Or if you've got an electric one, then you can use an electric whisker. All right? Okay. So shall we go through the ingredients again? And like I said, don't panic, because we can actually send the recipe over to you. So keep a lookout on how we're going to actually deliver that to you, including any news on the paper, so you can wrap your books with, a very special paper. And then when the badges are available to purchase. Now that's a hard one, but the badges will be in this shape, smaller, and then you can wear it. Okay, so keep a lookout on how you can purchase these items. Okay, we'll go through the ingredients again. I know what I forgot. I don't know what you're like, but if you're like me, I get messy. I get cake everywhere. I get paint everywhere. I'm so messy. So I think we should introduce an apron. I think we better keep on the safe side. So a nice apron, or any apron will do. Okay? And I'm sure Mum or Dad will have an apron for you. And then you can keep nice and clean, because I get flour everywhere, it goes all over me, so I think we better keep safe, hadn't we? Nice and tidy. And then, it's something special too. How about this? I bet you don't know what these are. Da 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 da. These, kids, are like oven gloves so that you don't burn your hands. They are fantastic. They're cute. This is Donald Duck. Donald Duck. Okay? Now these, when you take anything out of the oven, but I'm sure your parents will do that for you, you just literally grab them like this. Now these are made out of very, very special flame-proof plastic, so that they don't melt and they protect your fingers. Lovely, aren't they? Hello, children. Hello, kids. Are you going to bake a cake today? And these are fantastic. I don't know if you'll have some, but that doesn't matter. If you don't have any of these, Mum and Dad will probably have, the oven gloves, so that you can pick up the actual baking tray, or she might have the other big version, excuse me, which I thought I had with me. No, I haven't, not to worry. She'll probably have, well, I did have them with me, where are they? No, okay. She'll have the proper gloves, 2 gloves like this, and then you won't burn your hands. And never touch anything that's hot, children. Never touch anything that's hot. So you must always wear gloves, when you finished baking or touching the tin. Otherwise, we're going to have lots of burnt hands, and we don't want that. Now, I'm going to show you something really special in a minute. So we've talked about the ingredients, and I'm going to go through them again so that making sure that you have got them. And then I'm going to show you just something a little bit special in the actual baking results. So let's start again. Baking a cake, ingredients. Okay, so hopefully you've managed to write that down. Then the numbers 420, which is 420 grams GMS flour, self-raising flour, or your parents will know self-raising flour. So self-raising flour is one that will make it rise a lot more. 3 tablespoons of chocolate powder, okay, chocolate powder, chocolate powder, 120 mils of milk, preferably skimmed milk, in a measuring jug, 3 eggs, 3 times eggs. How about that then? My chicken laid these this morning, lovely and fresh. I went to pick them in the garden where the chickens are. I've got chickens, lovely chickens. Then we want icing, all different colours, fun. So we can decorate the cake with all different colours of icing. Okay, all different colours. With the white icing, which we are going to roll out, and then we spread it over the cake, and then we start decorating the cake with all the different colours. And you can use sweets on there, Smarties if you want to, whatever you wish to decorate the cake with, or you can just do writing or shapes and stars with the actual tube icing. And then we want a baking tin, which I showed you before, something like this, about 8 inches. And maybe to help you so that the cake doesn't stick, this grease-proof paper. Okay. We move down to the whisk. The very important thing, and that is to make sure that we whisk it well. So the whisk, either the hand or the actual electric one, if you have one in the house. Okay, if your parents have got one. What else have we got? Oh, scales. Yes, we said the joke, and the scales, of course. We mentioned the scales. If you have some sort of scales, so that it helps you to measure. Now, I hope you've managed to write a lot of it down. What I'd like to actually tell you is that when I pass you over to Jane, who will show you how to put all these ingredients together. Hopefully she won't get it all over her face and everywhere like I do, so she's a better chef than I am. But what I'd like to show you is that when you've finished baking the cake, right, if you can, instead of getting a square tin, maybe next time you'll be able to find a mould. Now a mould, it means it can be a different shape, a heart shape, it can be an animal shape, it can be anything. So I wanted to show you this. How about that? a teddy bear mold. So you could actually bake a cake and pour the mixture in this cake mold, and this will go straight into the oven. So you might be able to find one, kids, I don't know, but maybe in the future we might be able to provide you with these shapes. But for now it's going to be a chocolate cake, either in a square shape, or if you can get a mold of any shape, it could be an elephant, it could be a tiger, it could be a lion, it could be a teddy bear like this, then we can actually pour the mixture into the mold, or you can actually put it into the baking tray. Okay? Right, children, and kids, I hope that you've enjoyed looking at what we've prepared for you, and I hope that you really enjoy making this cake with Jane, and I hope that we see you again and we hear from you again, that you're going to be booking into further subjects and topics, etc., sessions with us with In and Out of Africa Schools to Skills, because we are looking forward to seeing you again. And please look out for the actual badges and the paper so that you can cover all your books, all your school books in this beautiful paper. So keep a lookout for that, and we will try and make sure that we get it delivered to you if you want to. And the badges as well, of course. So I hope you thoroughly enjoy Jane's cooking. I'm now going to say thank you so much for sharing this time with me, and I hope you have a safe and a baking session. And that is, well, not goodbye, but cheerio from Rosalia, which is me, and I will pass you over to Jane, and I'll also say goodbye from Donald and Duck. Bye, children.
I have a question.
Okay.
Will I be if I put 420 grams of flour? Should I put the 3 tablespoons of chocolate powder with it, or I should separate them?
Okay, so who answered that
Well,
one?
who's
Rosalia
answering
or
that one?
Jane?
Sorry,
Okay,
I
maybe
didn't quite.
that's a question will be answered on the day you are baking. Just get the ingredients ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you actually? Sorry, I didn't hear the question properly. If you put a chocolate where? Sorry, darling. I didn't quite understand the question.
Excuse me.
Yes. Tell me again the question. Tell me the question again.
Okay.
I didn't
Hello,
hear what
Jessica.
you
Can you
said.
repeat your question?
Can you repeat the question, Jessica?
I said if you put the flour with the chocolate powder,
Yes.
separate it or put it together.
Yes. Yes, the chocolate powder, you mix it with the flour and you keep mixing it. Then afterwards, when you actually pour the milk, it'll all look very dark chocolate, and then that's the actual cake mixture. So you mix the spoonfuls, 2 or 3, what was it, 2, 3 or spoonfuls of chocolate, and you put it into with the flour, and you mix it all round together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
And then you can actually taste it if you want to, to see how chocolatey it is. If you want more chocolate, if you're like me, you like lots of chocolate, then you can put some more powder inside. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
very
Jessica.
welcome. Very
Any
welcome,
other
Jessica.
question?
No,
Questions?
no, thank you.
I think they're all going to be chefs. There's no questions, hardly any questions. So I think they're all going to be fantastic cooks here.
Yeah. Okay, I think they don't have much questions. So basically,
Okay.
we would wait for the baking proper.
The results. The
Yes.
results. And
The
then
results,
what they
yes.
must do, if they can actually, Choma, when they've actually finished the cake, can they take a photograph so that we can see the results?
Yeah, when they finish the baking, next session
Yes,
with Madam Jane,
yes,
then they will get us
yes,
pictures. But what I want them to do
yes,
is prepare the recipe book. That's the
yes,
activity for the week. Prepare the
yes,
recipe book
Uh,
and send
yes,
us a picture of your recipe book within
yes,
the week
lovely.
with your
Yes,
recipe written inside in preparation for the class, for the
yes,
baking class.
that would be, yes, that would be lovely with their name
Yeah,
on the book
yeah,
as
with your
well.
name on the book.
Yeah,
okay.
and the
I
date.
need to make it today.
Oh yeah, you can make it today.
Yes, you can
And
if you want
start.
to. So I'm excited about getting the paper for you because that will be really interesting. Can you see it?
Okay, that's a
Uh,
I've made a
beautiful book
big book.
paper from
can
in and
I
out of Africa.
make it out first cardboard? Can I?
Yeah, yes, you can get, this paper, wrapping paper, the colorful ones.
Wrapping,
Just like this one.
wrapping paper. I've never heard of wrapping paper.
Okay, ask your mom.
What we're going to
Ask your
have to
mom.
do, I think what we're going to have to do is to
So,
very quickly get onto the case
Oh,
so they can try and get some from us
there's
very quickly in the future. Do you think?
yeah, so get wrapping paper. I'm going to send you a picture of what Madam Rosalie has done. And then I'll send everybody the video of the session just for people that missed the beginning
Yeah,
of the session.
Yeah, they verified it now.
yeah,
So there's
yeah.
something
I'll
they
send
That's
you
a
a
asked
good
us
recording
idea.
of the
to
session.
That's a
So
good
do we
idea.
have any
they
more
And
asked
we're going to,
questions?
us to do. Do you have any questions, Mr.
Okay, no
no.
questions. Oh,
I know
that's
this
good.
situation.
Okay, so I think
so
we
I mean, let me call you back later. Please use
No,
some
I
attention.
I
cheerio
don't have
from
any more
Donald
questions.
Duck. I haven't got him with me today. I'll
okay.
say cheerio from Donald Duck, shall I?
Honestly, teacher is
I haven't got him with me. He's sleeping
connect
today.
from the UK.
Okay.
So I haven't got a picture.
I think we can
Please do something when she finishes.
Yes.
call
Thank
it
you
a
very
day.
much for
Okay, the next
listening.
session is on Friday. It's on hair accessories for kids on the 4th of September. I'm going to send you the Zoom link. It's going to be very, very interesting. So don't miss it. We are going to learn how to make hair accessories for children. So your parents will have to buy you some accessories equipment. So I'm going to send you an email on what you have to buy for the session.
Send the list. Okay, that's better.
Lovely. That's
So
going to
thank
be
you, everyone.
fantastic.
Madam Jane, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank
God
you.
bless
I
Thank you for
appreciate you
having
so
me.
much. See you on the 12th for your class.
Bye.
Thank you,
No
Madam
God
problem
bless
at
you
Rosalia.
all.
all.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Uche. Thank you, David. Thank you, all the
Thank you.
children.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, children. Keep
Bye.
safe.
Keep safe, stay safe. And don't forget your activity. Make sure you do your activity and send us pictures, okay?
Yeah. Lots of
Bye.
pictures.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep safe.
Bye. Mommy.